At this point, I'm just using these streams to act as a Deltarune countdown. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. 62 days. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know, 62 days until until the new Phineas and Ferb season. Woo! Yeah. It's so funny that it's also happening on June 5th. And then they're putting the first 10 episodes up on Disney Plus the next day. So I'm just gonna get like 10 episodes of Phineas and Ferb on my birthday. Which I think is really funny. I'm the real winner here. People who be desperate for attention. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? On this fine Thursday. Can you believe it? Deltarune in 62 days? I know, that's crazy. What, next you're gonna tell me... What's next? You're gonna tell me it's gonna be in 61 days? Pretty good considering Deltarune is real and all that. Wait, Deltarune's real? Wait, that's crazy. No, that'd be nuts. That's nuts! But Silksong... I can't believe Toby fucking posted about Silksong. It's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, but I feel like Toby's just like free now. Now that the chapters have a release date, I feel like he's just free. If he frequently, we need more roast chicken posting. I miss it so much. Come back, roast chicken posting. Sorry, drop this. Everybody did an amazing job making the trailer. Can someone put him back together, please? I fucking love this guy. God, Toby Fox humor is the best. Toby Fox humor is just my humor now. Like, I've absorbed his humor. Undertale has shaped my sense of humor. He's the epitome of silly guy and I love it. Yeah. Toby is literally just a fucking guy. I love it. He's just a guy. I'm gonna make tea. What flavor? Pick a number from 1 to 4. You should make Chris tea. Oh wait, you're talking about real tea. Oh. Yeah, that is PS Outer OST Hopes and Dreams. I have my big UTDR playlist on YouTube. And, you know, I probably have music. I have PS Outer music on there alongside Delta Traveler and Undertale Yellow. And I also have a few, like... I have a few remixes on there. And by a few remixes, I mean it's just some of the Brandflakes 8-bit covers of Deltarune songs. Because I really like those. How that happened? Yeah, that's so crazy that you have the exact same playlist. It's almost like I gave you the link to it. No, I didn't. Let me check. Did I ever turn off? Yeah, okay, I didn't turn off practice mode. Yeah, getting to add new songs to the playlist, yeah. And then I'm gonna have to reorganize the playlist so all the Deltarune songs are grouped together. Alright, like the one in the Deltarune knows, yeah. Already had the Undertale one. Yeah, I can't wait to see my YouTube music recap for the year. I already have a feeling of what some of my top albums are gonna be. Like, obviously, I feel like Deltarune's gonna be at the top. But obviously, I think some of the Ultra Kill albums are gonna be there. At least the Act 1 and 2 albums are gonna be there. Probably Metaphor. Because I listened to a lot of Metaphor in January. Man, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see my Steam year in review at the end of the year. Where was my top song last year? What was my top song? Oh yeah, my top song last year was Full Moon, Full Life. I forgot, yeah. And I think like I was about to say it was Hopes and Dreams, and no, Hopes and Dreams was like third. Astrobot Soda. Surely Astro gets into my top 5. Surely. It probably won't. And when I say Astro, I mean like the song, because I listen to it a lot. Surely, Tenebre Rosso Sangue gets into my top 5. I've been listening to a lot of that lately, because this song is just so fucking addicting. Yeah, I don't know. Like, a lot of Persona music made it into my top 5. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Because I listened to a lot of Persona music at the start of the year. And I didn't really get my Undertale playlist until, like, September. So it was only, like, 2 months of that counted on the recap. Because the recaps are at the end of November for some reason. It's like, yeah, damn, fuck December, am I right? Piles. But yeah, I feel like my recap is going to be a bit more accurate this year. Maybe. I don't know what this fucking site counts as music. I don't even know what this site counts as gaming, because I watched so much Scott the Woz last year, and he was nowhere in sight on my gaming recap for YouTube. I play it on shuffle. Yeah, I mean that's kind of where I'm at, but I know Hopes and Dreams cracked the top 5 because, you know, I don't just press shuffle on the playlist. I go to a specific song and then shuffle. So Hopes and Dreams was a common starting song for me when I was listening to it. Most of the time I feel like pressing shuffle immediately. I just can't do that. I don't know why. I have to start at a specific song and then shuffle. Like, I'll occasionally just press shuffle, but most of the time I'm just at a starting song. I mean, you know, the amount of use I get out of the playlist is also tied to, the amount of time I spend driving, because it's, like, basically my driving playlist. Like, yeah, it's also what I use for a stream, but, you know, that's, like, 4 minutes. I've also been using my short, Ultra Kill playlist a lot. Even when I'm just, like, randomly doing stuff. Like, I got out of the shower today and was just, like, playing some TCG Pocket while I was just laying in bed. And I just had my playlist still on shuffle from when I was in the shower. I was just listening to that. And, like, I'm also, like, kind of weird about how I make playlists. Because, like, when I make a playlist, I don't just fill it of songs that I always want to hear. I'm, like, very vibes-based about a playlist. Like, I'll put songs on a playlist, even if I don't plan on listening to them if I have it on shuffle. Just because the songs fit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do like how, even though I only started really listening to it, like, in the back half of the year, Hopes and Dreams still cracked my top 5 last year. And the only songs that were being out by was, Full Moon, Full Life, and, It's Going Down Now. Which, you know, both check out, because I fucking listen to those songs a lot. Yeah, no, I just moved over early. Whatever. I just wanna play the game since the stream was a little later today. Side menu scrolling, am I right? No, that's too much for me. Nah. Too little for my liking or too many? I'd literally just go, like, entirely off of vibes. Like, even if I'm, like, not, like, particularly, like, a big fan of a song in general, if I think it fits the playlist, it goes on there. I mean, fucking, like, what, my Pokemon playlist is, like, 500 songs or something? The one I have on iTunes? Fucking, like, what, that playlist is, like, what, like, 17 hours long or something? I realized you were streaming only because I saw Woofle D is playing Deltarune Chapter 1 plus new demo on my monitor. Amazing. Hi, Oakley. Was better yeah, Shuffle is like... this is just a problem with Shuffle in general, because it's like this, it's also like this on iTunes. Which is the, you know, the other place I use, because, you know, that's where all my locally downloaded music is stored. And, you know, it's also what I use on my phone. But, like, it always feels like Shuffle just, like, really loves to pick, like, the same 4 or 5 songs to start the playlist out with. You know what I mean? But I also, like, you know, don't do Shuffle, like, through YouTube itself. I use YouTube Music. So, I know, like, the actual playlist Shuffle is, like, terrible. Like, on vanilla YouTube. But, you know, since I have Premium, I can use YouTube Music. So, that's what I use. Also, people say Mario Kart Worlds look like a... Have these people played a PS2 game before? YouTube Music is, like, kind of the GOAT. There's so much shit on it. Because, like, it's not just, like, the official albums that are uploaded. It's also, like, just... you can also just put, like, regular videos that are music-based on it as well. That's how I have, like, so much of the fan game soundtracks on my playlist. To attach my Spotify account. Yeah, you know, I just don't have that attachment to Spotify because I never used it. I prefer to legally obtain my video game soundtracks instead. But, you know, also when I was really big on listening to, like, that type of stuff, and, like, barely any of it was on official streaming platforms. It was like, I remember, like, basically high school, you know, like, you had, like, the game soundtracks that were on Spotify was, like, Sonic, I think Final Fantasy, that's it. And then iTunes had Pokemon. But not all of the Pokemon games. And, like, you know, I'm, like, someone who's, like, literally, like, bought the soundtracks for, Undertale and Deltarune. You know, I know a lot of people just listen to them through, like, streaming platforms, but I actually listen to, Like, I actually buy them. I even bought, like, the Undertale Yellow Selects album. And, like, even if I did use streaming, like, even if I did mainly use streaming, I still would have bought the Undertale Yellow Selects album, just because, you know, I want to support the team. And you know, I like my life is basically indebted to Toby Fox, so I have to buy those soundtracks when they release. Like, even if I'll probably end up mainly listening to them through YouTube Music, I still gotta buy it. I mean, I still use my iTunes playlist a lot. The only reason I mainly use YouTube Music for my, Undertale Deltarune playlist is because of the fan game music I have on there. Like, when it comes to, like, basically every other game OST I listen to, I listen it through iTunes. I have some really long playlists. Let's see. I already said, like, my Pokemon playlist is, like, 17 hours or something. I have 2 stream playlists that I don't really use much anymore. Those were more back for, like, when I did Pokemon Nuzlocke and needed music for grinding. And those are both, like, 12, 13 hours each. Oh, what, my Persona SMT, oh, nice box tech. My Persona SMT playlist is, like, 12 hours, I think. I think that's it in terms of, like, the 10-plus hour long playlist. I don't remember how long my Kirby playlist is. Which I also need to go back and update, because Forgotten Land actually has the official OST release now, so I can just stop using game rips. Took me way too long to do that for Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. Because all we had were game rips for so fucking long for Sword and Shield. It's like, what? The soundtracks for... The soundtracks for Sword and Shield, Legends Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet all dropped at, like, the beginning of last year, I think? And, you know, while for Scarlet and Violet, you know, that wasn't too much of a gap. That was basically just, okay, the DLC is finished, here's the soundtrack. But for Sword and Shield... Like, God, the wait was so long for that soundtrack. Stuck with game rips for, like, 5 fucking years, man. I wasn't even sure if they were gonna release the soundtrack. Nice. fucking love this stupid music mod. It's only there because of the pun. I will admit, like, the good thing about having the official releases for, like, Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet specifically, their OSTs, the good thing about those official releases is that, like, a lot of, like, battle music in those games were dynamic, specifically, like, also, like, the gym leader themes are, like, the biggest example. So, like, just having an official mix of those themes just helps a lot. Even if, you know, sometimes you just get, like, too used to, like, the game rip loops, and then the official version sounds weird. I just don't know why it took them so long to do the Sword and Shield soundtrack. Like, I just don't get it. Hi, Kucher. Hi, buddy. Yeah, it should not have taken that long. It should not have taken, like, almost 5 years. Just feared for my fucking life. I'm running into that corner. Yeah, the Minecraft movie's tomorrow. Guys, I heard it's ass. Let's go. Chicken jockey. I just can't wait for the Minecraft movie edits where it's just like the movie, but only when Jack Black says the name of a Minecraft item. I need that specifically. I need. Fit and steel. The Nether. Ender Pearl. Water bucket. It's so fucking funny. This is a crafting table. Leaked Minecraft movie script. Jack Black Ghost Rider. Chicken Jockey. Wait, Jack Black plays Balatro? He's really... I didn't know Jack Black was real like that. I like how it's so luck-based. Oh, he doesn't know. I mean, it is still luck-based, but he doesn't know that there's still skill. Cavendish. Perkeo. Blueprint. Sock and Buskin. The Baron. The Plant. When are we getting the Balatro movie? This is a buffoon pack. I hate this so much. I am Jimbo. Honestly, I think Jack Black would like Balatro more if he pivoted to Blingo. It's just. I just can't go Sock and Buskin. The Serpent. That adds really badly spiced clips of Jack Black saying the name of everything. Oh my god. Need that. Thank you for the good luck. Glad I have these steel cards that help me. Chicken Jockey. Man, I thought we were done with this. Man, I'm dead. These people need to read the dialogue when you drink the hot cocoa. I don't think we made Chris's throat tighten when that happened. I don't think that was us. If we're all... It's like people take the idea of, oh, like, Chris might be a little jealous of Azrael, doesn't want to, like, you know, live in their shadow, because, you know, he left such a, like, big, like, legacy behind when he left for college. And then they just take that to mean, oh, man, he hates him! Good save. Oh, they hate him! Ah! Like, no, two things can be true. They can love him and also, like, slightly resent his legacy. That's called being a sibling. You know? Oh, that felt weird. Stop. Fucking 12 turn! I'm the GOAT! How did I know I was gonna get a 12 turn just because my menuing was bad? And, you know, then that happens. Alright, time for, the head hathying. Why not? You can have multiple friends. Yeah, no, okay. Checks out. I bonked. 12 turn, immediately throws. Let's go. We are so back. We are so back. I just loved getting a fucking 12 turn and only saving 3 seconds because my menuing was ass. Yeah, this makes sense. Fucking threw it all away. No, that's base though. That's funny. That's comedy. This is the comedy you like to see. You know what would make this funny? I get a 9 turn, but like save only a second because I had more bad menuing. That would be funny. That would be so funny. And there goes 9 turn. Eh. 9 turn's like a pipe dream anyway. Nine turn is like, so the thing is like, I know like it sounds like it sucks when like I mess up like 1 turn of crits and miss 9 turn, but that's just because the way I'm doing 9 turn, which is just I'm just doing my normal ass king menuing, but I don't do a red defend at any point other than like the last turn. Red defend. I do a red fight other than last turn. It's because if you do it that way, then in 9 turn, you are only allowed to miss 1 crit as long as that crit isn't a Susie crit. And like luckily, there's only 3 turns where I do a fight all, and before the 9th turn. But you know, that's still like 9 crits. That's still like at least 8 out of 9 crits. I mean, other than that, that king was pretty clean though. You know, it's just missing the crits. Besides, I think this is really funny. Getting a 12 turn and then losing it all to this fucking shit. Like that, the worst castle known to man. Woofle D rolls worst castle split. Asked to leave FLB. Susie better get Megalo. I need Susie Megalovania Weird Route final boss so badly. I understand the hype behind Susie Megalovania. I think it's just the idea, like, well, one, like, they aren't gonna use versus Susie only one time, you know, like, that's gonna, I feel like we're gonna hear that again, and I think also it's just, like, Susie Megalovania, where, like, it's, like, it has her theme in it. That's what people want. Because, like, from what I remember, at least, every version of, like, ever since, like, after the original version of Megalovania, like, every version of it has a little something unique to it. Like, has, like, a little unique section to it. So people are saying that, like, oh, Susie Megalovania, where, like, its unique section is her theme. Hey, stole a 31. Also, what is FLB? FLB is short for Fast Little Boys. It's the Deltarune speedrunning server. While we're waiting on, or sitting through the credits. There's still unanswered questions in Undertale. Yeah, there's a few unanswered questions. I mean, a lot of them are revolving around Gaster, but... Yeah, it would be neat, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah. I always, like, just, like, you know, from just, like, looking at the game itself, like, I always saw that, like, at most, Chris is, like, wary of Ralsei. Like, maybe a little, like, distrustful, you know? Maybe a little bit, but... Yeah, it's not like Ralsei does the best job of making himself not look sus. Like, even even I'll admit that. He's never had friends before, like, God forbid. He's just trying. Teams, yeah, that's what, like, misguided Rosse. Like, you guys gotta remember, the prophecy is, like, literally the only thing Rosse has known about for his entire life up until the start of Chapter 1. His whole character, like, his whole little character arc in Acid Tunnel is, like, him being like, I like how, like, Susie is so Susie. She can just unabashedly be herself. And I want to do that, but I don't know what myself is, you know? That's literally, like, his whole, like, character arc in Acid Tunnel. Like, his whole little, like, conversation with Chris. Yeah. Rosse was following the prophecy, like, basically word for word, because that's all he knows. And I feel like, hold on, focusing. And I feel like his character arc is basically just gonna be, like, as he slowly, like, gains, like, a more sense of himself, he's gonna, like, start to, like, distrust the prophecy more. Like, he's gonna, like, start realizing that, like, wait, why is it like this, you know? Yeah, look, it's V1, the robot from Ultra Kill. I could see, like, Rosse, like, potentially, like, leaving the party and, like, being on, like, joining, like, the other side or whatever for, like, a bit. Like, late in the game, you know, because, like, he's just not sure who to follow, and so he decides to follow, like, what he's known his whole life, but, then, switches sides after, like, he sees reason, because, he doesn't want to hurt his friends. I can see that. So, yeah, I saw the new screenshots. Like, if you're talking about the, like, Go Nintendo screenshot that leaked Tenna. Yeah, the sneaking section is back, too. Me when I lie? Yeah, we're doing rhythm game in Deltarune. It's the greatest game of all time, I've heard, you know? I mean, like, people have said this, but, it's entirely possible that, like, the whole, like, him saying it was, like, scrapped, and, like, the whole thing with the Cowboy Show potentially being canceled is, like, that's, like, the bit in universe, you know? Like, who knows, maybe the sneaking thing could, like, happen for, like, one room, and then, like, Tenna's just like, nah, this shit's boring, let's do something else, you know? It could be, like, a one-room gag. If friend inside me was right, I'd lose it. It is kind of funny how much stuff is lined up with that theory. Like, obviously, you know, no way that, like, Woody from Toy Story would actually be the secret boss, but I think it's funny just, like, how much that theory has kind of gotten right so far. Yeah, we're already getting Tenna drawings. The Tenna fan designs have just gone. Thanos snapped away. I won't forget you, buddy. But, I think Tenna Snail is pretty cool, especially also, you know, would fit in with, you know, because, like, in Undertale, at least we know that Toriel likes snails. You know, snail pie and all that snail facts. Like, it would really fit if, Tenna had, like, a little snail motif on his design. It'd be like a cute little callback to something from Undertale with Toriel, and would still fit in Deltarune. Oh, god damn it. Think about snails actually like Deltarune? I don't know, because I haven't read her dialogue in a while. Like, all of her dialogue. It could be referenced somewhere. Yeah, that would make sense if there's a book, because she also had the Snail Fun's fact book in Undertale. How did I end up on Susie? I pressed left. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that with Tenna. I do think it's funny that that's how we learned Tenna's design. It's from a fucking border and a screenshot. I'm in display. You're in what? Guys, we're getting those fucking chapters. Yeah, it wasn't a dream. It was real. We actually got a Deltarune trailer and a Nintendo Direct, and we have a release date. We're in the end game now. Deltarune tomorrow. So like, obviously I'm gonna go live on June 4th. Obviously, you know, for Deltarune, like probably like do it like finish up like the casual playthrough, because I'd want to time it like that. I could already just see my go live note for that day just being like Deltarune tomorrow over and over again. But yeah, no, I'm just talking about like my stream the day before. Well, I say day before, but if the game's dropping at midnight, then it'll just be earlier that day. Because like if we know the game's gonna drop at midnight, I'll just like stream in like the middle of the day or something. Also, I forgot to take the things off of Susie. Alright, whatever. Who cares? Sorry, I was too busy talking about Deltarune. What should I do a playthrough? I'm gonna wait for, like, the conditions to become clear. I'm honestly, like, I'm still not even sure if I'm gonna stream Weird Route. Because I didn't stream Weird Route when I played Chapter 2 for the first time, although granted that was more just because me checking out Snowgrave was the first time, was a literal spur of the moment, like 9 p.m. just learned the route existed moment, you know? I was watching Xander fight Basement Neo, and Amelia, like, whispered me on Twitch, you know, because people did that back then. And it was just like, hey, I just found out that, like, this doc about potential alternate route. Can you take a look at this? I'm just like, oh my god, you know? I have to try this out. This looks too elaborate to be a fake that was made up in one day, you know? So, you know, I booted it up and just like, did it, like, on the spot. I played up to, like, Snowgraving Birdly. Like, that night, and then I did Neo the next day. And by the next day, I mean, I got stuck on him for a bit, then I learned about, the Big Shot exploit, you know, before Enraged Neo was a thing. And that's how I beat him for the first time. God, the fucking original Snowgrave doc, man. Iconic. Yeah, even more places for music mods. assuming, you know, we don't have another, like, Cyber's World Pandora Palace situation where the music is tied to the game, like, parts of the game are tied to the music. Yeah, the rhythm game, obviously. I could see that, like, just, like, much like Cyber Battle. I could see that just being in the data.win. Toby Max made a unique mapping for every possible OGG you could put in. Which is only gonna be the halfway point. Yeah. It also does depend on how the speedruns of 3 and 4 turn out. Because Toby said that, you know, obviously Toby said 3 and 4 are longer than 1 and 2. But that's also taking into account that Chapter 1 is kind of really short. If you aren't, like, doing the side stuff. Hi, Jack. Thank you for the good luck. I think Toby said that he's not... I can't remember what he said. I can't remember the specific wording. I can't remember the specific word, but he said, like, I think, like, he said he's not sure if 3 and 4 are, like, individually are going to be longer than Chapter 2. But he said, like, 3 and 4 together are longer than 1 and 2. And that makes sense. Chapter 2 is, like, pretty fucking long, casually. There's a lot of cutscenes. And, you know, like, setup, like, I have to explain a lot of new mechanics. You know, they have to actually, like, set up more plot now that the game isn't just a standalone chapter. Have been like, well, you gotta remember, Toby's original plan was to release the game when it was finished. Like, we were just supposed to be Chapter 1, and then all the chapters. We didn't even know how many chapters there were gonna be. Didn't even know how many chapters there were gonna be until we opened up, the demo. Assuming you didn't immediately click, start Chapter 2 like I did. Seeing chapter select and, like, seeing, oh my god, there's 7 chapters. That is the literal last thing I saw in that first playthrough. Because, you know, you get dropped there after the credits. Weird to think that. Yeah, COVID's the reason we got Chapter 2. It's like, I feel like, you know, Toby released Chapter 2 early because of COVID, and I feel like also he realized that, like, the game was gonna take a while, so best to probably give us something. That did not happen. I mean, I still feel like it's possible that like we would have gotten chapter 2, even like regardless of COVID. We'll have to like yeah. And I mean, also like I think he realized that like I think he also kind of realized that like because at that point chapter 1 was like entirely like in terms of like programming was entirely him with like art by Timmy, you know, it was like just like Undertale basically. So, you know, like, and I think like he had a team going into chapter 2, but I think like chapter 2 also like gave him the reach to get more people to help out with the game so it could come out faster. Like, no, nice speed keepium. That was Undertale. I mean, yeah, duh, of course. Deltarune's already gonna be a longer game. Deltarune's already a like going to be a longer and more fleshed out game. Dude, what's this as a fucking speed keepium? Damn. This run sucks. I can't believe this run sucks. This run's actually terrible. I am placing blocks and shit cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. But yeah, like, on first playthrough, Undertale's like, what, like, 6-7 hours on, like, a first playthrough? I don't remember how long my first playthrough was, so I can't really speak there. But, like, Deltarune currently is, like, 5 hours, like, if you're just, like, going through the main story. I don't know, it depends on, like, how you play the game. It's, like, 6-7 hours, I think, is, like, around what mine is if you put together the VOD, if you put together, like, my 2 casual playthrough VODs. Because, like, chapter 1 was, like, a little over 2.5 hours, and then chapter one was 2.5 hours, chapter 2 was like 4 hours. It also still like really depends on how you play either game, you know? Like if you're just going through like both chapters like full, like you're just going through like playing like just doing the main stuff, you know, you aren't going out of your way to like look for secrets, you know, get everything, you know, see all the stuff. If you're just going through, then like this game can take you like 5 hours. like 4, maybe 5 hours. If you're just like going through it, like if you're just like blazing through like that, like yeah, like you, it's also hard to take into account like those first playthrough lengths on how true they would be for other people, because I was also reading all of the dialogue, and I am a fast reader normally. The casual playthrough I did back in October, which was like basically 100% for both chapters, was about 9 hours for both of them. But that was also because, well, I was going completionist on it, you know. But also, I was stopping very frequently to take screenshots and talking about it in my Discord. All right, what's the Birdly word, by the way? I'm feeling genius, kinda. Who knows? Maybe in the spirit of this run, it'll be intelligent. You know, just fuck with me more. Okay. Actually, you know what? This is also in character. So, like, yeah, like, my completionist playthrough that I did back in October was, like, a little over 9 hours, I think. But also, you know, I was playing it kind of slow because I was, like, you know, taking a lot of screenshots, you know, to, like, share different reactions and whatnot. Like, Chapter 1 took me, like, 4 hours, I think, which is, like, longer than any of my playthroughs of that chapter have taken me. Gender envy. You know what? It kind of also just occurred to me. We're gonna be like, we're not only are we getting more chapters, we're gonna get like more challenging fights. We might be able to see stuff that's like harder than like Snowgrave Neo or Jevil, and that's kind of like, that scares me, but also excites me. You're gonna have their own crazy ultimate attack too. And that ultimate attack isn't gonna be able to kill you. I love that bit. I love that bit with Javelin Spamton so much. They have this big, flashy ultimate attack, and it is unable to kill you. I think that's really funny. Like, fraudulent ultimate attacks. I would like, you know, I haven't like, I think if you're making like a fan-made Deltarune secret boss and the ultimate attack is able to kill the party, then it's not lore accurate and you did it wrong. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I'm just going off the rules of Deltarune. Dark Candy. Last time I didn't take Dark Candy, it was a disaster. It's still crazy that, like, the chapters, they exist. They're real. We're gonna, like, eventually we're gonna be seeing, like, progress updates on Chapter 5, man. Who knows, maybe we'll finally get acknowledgement that Chapter 6 and 7 exist. I can't wait to get my Pluie personally. Yeah.